everyone. Welcome to our Squishy Keychains program. I am Miss Lauren, and today we are going to walk you through step by step how to make your own squishy keychain. Ours is going to look like a piece of cake. So what we're going to start with, and I'm going to do this bit off screen, is we are going to cut a square out of our foam. You guys already have it. And then we are going to make it look like a triangle. So like a piece of cake. And then from there, we're going to cut it into 3 layers. So once I get it cut into a square, I'll walk you through the next steps. Okay, so I've got my square cut out. What I'm going to do is I am going to cut it out like that, like in a triangle, to make it look like a cake slice. And then I'm going to go in between that and I'm going to cut off 2 layers like that. So it's going to look like a square, like a triangle, I mean, once that's all said and done. So like I said, we're going to make it look like a piece of cake. This is the best I can get our cake slice to look like, just like this. It almost looks like a big piece of cheese. So like I said, next I'm going to cut in between here, and we are going to cut it so that it has layers that we can smush together. I was only able to cut through it once because these are really hard to cut through, believe it or not. So what we're going to do next is we are going to paint our cake layers, where we're going to just paint the base coat of just this kind of peach color. Then in the middle, we're going to do white for like more frosting. And then we're going to squish them together like that. So first and foremost, let's use our peach color. If you were around for our squishy donuts, this was the exact same shade we used for that. So kind of a spongy cake sort of deal, you feel me? So we're actually not going to really pay much attention to the undersides. I know I had started painting it right there. We're not going to worry about those because that's where we're going to put, you know, our frosting and our vanilla icing too. So yeah, just paint one side. It'll be much easier to dry as well if you just do the one side. So we've got that. And we're obviously going to do some more pink frosting as well. So we are going to paint the rest of this off screen. Now, before everything dries, like I said, we are only painting, you know, the one side, that peach color. So now we are going to be really diligent and kind of just glob this white on like that so it'll stick, because we're going to use all of this instead of using actual glue, because it should all harden together just like this. And the good thing about this paint too is that it's extra globby. So we kind of even want it to stick out on the edges. Let's do some more white. Oops, not that one. So next we're going to glob it on. We're going to glob it on that side too. So our unpainted sides are going to be this frosting concoctions. Really globby, really textured, just so we get that, you know, squish that we want, and hopefully it'll all stick together. We're gonna keep going there. Okay, so then we're gonna squish. We're gonna put a little more right there. Put some white there. We are going to let our piece of cake, I'm going to push it so it's more even, and we are going to let that dry momentarily. And when we come back, we'll be able to put the actual frosting on. Okay guys, it looks like it's mostly dried. So we are going to start just globbing on our pink frosting. So very similar to how we did it with the donuts. We're going to put it along the top, some a little bit on the side. So just like that, I'm kind of just patting it in. pinning it in so we get all of the nooks and crannies filled at the top of our cake. And then what's different now is that not only am I getting the sides here, I am going to get all the back, and we are going to do the same thing to the back of the cake. So I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing back here, but we are just going to also glob on that pink cake all the way down the side here, all the way down the back, to get us that real cake feeling. And we'll even get some in there. We'll get some there. Just gonna glob it. Okay. And in terms of our keychains, friends, what we are gonna do is we are just gonna hot glue the little keychain that comes with your kit here. And you guys will be able to hot glue it, tape it however you want. But here is our cake. It looks a little messy, but what kind of cake isn't, right? We'll see you guys next time.